aggressiveness and like the ball is passing hands and now running down the court and I've got to get to it to stop it. That's not aggressiveness.
I never consider that aggressiveness to me. Like, I consider aggressiveness when you're like, we're playing ball, and all of a sudden the guy, I had it while playing the game actually, where the guy
hitting
like,
and fouling. Oh,
yeah,
okay, no,
that's what I consider aggressiveness. The other part of it to me is just being competitive.
You might be right. Okay. Extroversion,
I
not
consider
necessary.
people like freaking Scottie Pippen, or not, maybe not Scottie Pippen, or what's his name? He was a basketball player, had his hair in all sorts of different colors, and he was very loud and obnoxious and just
okay, that's extroversion. I don't know if extroversion is necessary. I think a bit of aggressiveness is needed, personally. Yeah. So I think because it's this and that, I'm going to default to how I did earlier and say no. Yeah. Because I don't think extroversion is necessary. Maybe just to even get out in front of people. Yeah. Maybe there is some. Maybe. It's too confusing though. It's too I don't know. So I'm just gonna go with I don't know and just go with no. And then you're saying no.
I'm saying no just due to the nature of how I see competition.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll both just go with no. In competition, do you think that decision making is important or valuable?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on from there. In competition, is majority rules a thing?
No. No. Even on a team game, no.
Majority rules.
Sometimes you'll be like, let's make the plan and do this. But then all of a sudden the situation you're in is like, I can do this. Screw you guys. I know we agreed to do this, but no.
No, even in something nerdy like D&D.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. D&D, we all sit down at the table. We're about to have combat. Here's the plan. Then one person goes and the second person's like, based on what you just did, I could actually do this.
Exactly.
It's like, wait, I thought we all agreed
that we were doing this. It's like,
no, it doesn't matter anymore.
The
majority rules out.
Yeah, it's gone. We can set up a plan all day, but no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, I'm with you. All right, here it is. This is the last one.
All right.
By last one, I mean last
section.
Yeah, the last section, which is like 6 questions.
Okay.
All right, so now we're in communication.
It's a very important thing.
Communication. Do you think the majority of communication is the King's English rules?
The King's English rules. Yeah.
Yeah. Should it be?
Should it be King's English rules?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the simplest.
Okay.
So.
Because I would lean towards maybe not. Yeah. Have we tried something besides King's English?
If we try something different and it's better, then let's go for it.
Sure.
But like,
this is the easiest thing we've come up with is the King's English.
It's simple enough. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Do you think written tradition is important?
I don't think any tradition is important.
Yeah, no traditions.
No, I don't.
Would that retroactively go back to holidays? And so, like, holidays, you think...
Oh, I've always hated holidays.
Yeah.
Since I was a child, I've hated holidays.
The only one I've liked is Thanksgiving. And just because I do like getting my family together to have dinner.
Yes.
It's really that simple. It is seriously that simple.
Mine is terrible. I just like the food that we cook because we only cook it once a year.
Yeah, I like the food too. But like, seriously, it is that simple for me of like, if someone's like, do you like eating holidays? I'm like, no, I hate them all except Thanksgiving because the family gets together and we eat.
Which, don't get me wrong, the first time my family didn't get together for Thanksgiving and Christmas, that broke me. Like, I cried. But... So I guess I actually do like Thanksgiving for that reason as well, is that we do get together and stuff like that, but no.
This vibrated, but nothing happened.
I'd like to do that.
Okay. But so written tradition, though.
Yeah, no.
Trash. Okay. Do you think it's important to avoid conflict, intimacy? I don't even want to say and, because it's just avoid conflict, intimacy. Do you think it's important to avoid conflict, intimacy?
Oh, okay. It's meaning like intimate conflicts. Like, I don't think it means sexual nature, but like, because you can be intimate.
Well, it's conflict, intimacy. Like, it's 2 separate things. Should you avoid both of these things?
What?
But it doesn't say and. It doesn't say and. It says avoid conflict, comma, intimacy.
Okay, yeah, with the comma, it's totally talking about like intimate moments of like, because you can have an intimate argument or anything like that, like things that get super personal and in depth and serious. Those are intimate
I don't
moments.
think it's saying intimate conflict.
No, it's not
or
saying
conflict intimately.
Well, it says conflict, right?
Yeah.
It says comma intimacy.
Yeah.
Which, with the comma, that has to mean that because otherwise they would say and. Because
right.
would separate the two.
Yeah, it's two separate things. Right. It's not two separate things.
Yeah. So.
But there is a comma.
Yeah, but the comma is just like the multiples.
Oh, this is weird. This is a weird one. Okay.
I think no, you should not avoid those. I think you should have those. So anyone, because
how would you word this so that I understand what you're talking about?
Okay, read the actual wording.
It says avoid conflict, comma, intimacy.
Yeah, I don't see it as sex, because intimacy is more just.
No, I don't see intimacy as sex either.
Okay, then yeah.
I'm just saying I don't understand what it's asking. Can you phrase it to me so I understand?
My understanding of it is literally, again, as I said, intimate moments. Should you avoid conflict, comma, intimate moments?
Oh, should you avoid conflict in intimate moments? Is that what?
Intimate moments.
Conflict in intimate moments? How are you? I just need you to ask me.
Okay, so
ask me what this means to you. Ask me so that I can answer it because I don't know what this actually means.
I mean, I think you're kind of getting it on the rise with the should you avoid conflict in intimate moments, but I think it's more accurately you should avoid conflict and intimate moments that are like.
There's no and though.
But I don't know. It'd have to be intimate conflicts, right? It'd have to be an intimate conflict.
Yeah. Ooh.
With the comma. And so, like, I don't think you should. I think you need those.
I do too. So if this is really avoid conflict, comma, intimacy. In the comments below, please translate this so that I understand and can answer it in the future because I really don't understand what this statement
I'm
is.
just going to answer it how I understand it, which is no.
So if it's saying, should you avoid conflict in intimate moments? No. That's a great time to learn. Mm-hmm. It's a great time to grow. So next up, though, because let's just throw a question mark.
Yeah.
Because that's just...
Such a weird wording.
Okay. Next one. It's important to not show emotion. No. You shouldn't show emotion.
No.
Don't show emotion.
You should show emotions. I'm bad at it. Like, I smile a lot and I laugh, but I'm terrible at the actual emotional part of it. But I think it's important to show emotions.
I feel like I'm half and half on that. It depends on the context.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like...
We are talking about communication. Ooh,
yes,
but even then, yeah, it's kind of half and half. Sometimes maybe you shouldn't.
Well, no, because the thing is, you should still, like, if something upsets you, pisses you off, makes you sad, you should, in the moments of communication, you should definitely be showing that. Right. Doesn't mean you should be yelling or screaming.
Right.
You should be showing that this hurts you, or this made you happy, or this made you whatever. And if it's a strong emotion, definitely show that strong emotion, so therefore you can convey that, because that's part of communication, is we read body language more than we actually listen to what's going on.
Right. Body language is 80% of communication.
And so therefore, like, you should show strong emotions because that person, you'll convey to that person how you feel. Mm-hmm. And so yes, I think you should definitely be showing it, not avoiding it.
Yeah, it's a tough one for me. I feel like that's more contextual if you should show emotion or not. Because sometimes I think not showing emotion is essentially like a power play or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying there's situations I think that not revealing your hand is actually beneficial.
Yeah, but I guess in communications, I'm looking at it all in communications with someone you care about and not just
always. Yeah.
Like a random person, no, I'm not going to be super emotional with them.
It would be weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like,
but see, I'm looking at it that way of like communication in general.
Yeah, no, because based off the questions, it sounds like it's all personal. Like,
I don't know. I mean, the first one was the King's English rules.
I mean, mine is that one. All the other ones have seemed very personal.
Written tradition.
That's still personal.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
written traditions are based
All right,
off
next
different
one.
families.
We're trying to steamroll through these.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think you shouldn't discuss personal life in communication?
See, all of them seem personal.
This one seems personal because it says discussing personal life. Yeah.
You shouldn't discuss. No, I think you should. I
You should?
definitely think you should. Again, that's another one that I'm really bad at.
Okay.
Unless I'm talking to like you, but
Right. Which is at the same time talking to the 7 people who watch us.
yeah, but they probably know me well enough.
I mean, at this point, I would imagine. Yeah. Oh. It's been like what 2 years? This is year 3. We're in 3 years.
In year 3.
Yeah, we're 3 years in. 2 years in. Starting 3rd year. Anyways, so yeah, you think you should discuss personal life?
Yeah. With those you care about, all right? Like, I hate going into a store and someone starts telling me about their personal life, and I'm like,
oh yeah, that could, yeah.
Like, I want to sympathize, and then I'm just like, I don't care. I just don't.
Right. All right. Let's wrap it up. Here we go. Last one.
All right.
How do you feel about being polite?
I think it's important to be polite.
It's important to be polite. Okay. Yep. There we go. We're done.
Okay.
That's the whole questionnaire. Now let's recap.
Excuse me.
The individual is the primary unit. Yes. Self-reliance. Yes. Independence and autonomy highly valued. No. Individual is soon to be in control of their environment. No. I'm giving yours. No. Right.
Well, technically,
micro,
yes.
Micro, yes. Macro, no.
Yes.
So question mark. Boom. We'll just say so. That's oops. Let me open this back up. I hit the button wrong. Shut up. I'm a big boy. All right, so that's rugged individualism overall is 2 and 2.
Yeah.
We'll just say that, right? 2 and 2. 2 and 2. It's technically 2, 1, 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we'll just say 2 and 2 for simplicity moving forward. 2 agree, 2 disagree. We'll just move all question marks. No, I don't think they should all be put in the disagree category. We'll figure it out. 2, 1, 1. Okay. All right. Family structure. Nuclear family. Father, mother, 2.3. Yes. Husband is breadwinner. No. Wife is homemaker. No. Children should have their own rooms. Yes. So there's another 2, 2. Mm-hmm. So we're now 4, 4, 1.
Okay.
Right? 4, 4, 1. Emphasis on scientific method. Objective, rational, linear thinking. Yes. Cause and effect relationships. Yes. Quantitative emphasis? Question mark. So we're now at 6, 4, 2. 6, 4, 2. History. Based on Northern European immigrants' experience in the United States. Yes. Heavy focus on British Empire. I think that would be more or less a question mark, right? Because we decided it's like, well, it depends on what you're studying.
Yeah.
So it's like, we can't say yes or no.
Yeah, I primarily said no just because it was such a small... The British Empire is such a small time frame.
So no.
Yeah.
No. All right. So yes, no. The premise of Western, Greek, Roman, and Judeo-Christian tradition, yes. All right. So now we're at...
That's 8.
8.
6.
5.
Yeah.
8, 5, 2. Protestant work ethic. Hard work is key to success. No. Work before play. No. If you didn't meet your goals, you didn't work hard enough. No. Right?
Work before play. I still said yes to that. I said yes to that one.
Okay. So that's 9, 8, 2.
Yeah.
9, 8, 2, I think. Okay.
Wait, no. 9, 7, 2. Because the other one I only did 1 no, and then that had 2.
Okay, 9, 7, 2. Yeah. Religion. Christianity is the norm. Yes. Anything other than Judeo-Christian tradition is foreign. Yes. No tolerance for deviation from single God concept. Yes.
So that's
12.
Yeah.
7, 2. 12, 7, 2.
Yeah.
All right. Status, power, authority. This is going to be a fun one. Wealth equals...
Isn't that all no?
Yeah. Wealth equals worth. No. Your job is who you are. No. Respect authority. No. Heavy value on ownership of goods, space, property. No. So now we're at
12 plus the 7, 10. So 12, 10.
11. No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, there's 4 questions
So
in there?
it's, yeah.
Okay,
So it's 12, 11, 2.
Yep.
Future orientation. Plan for future. Yes. Delayed gratification. I think was yes at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It was a yes. Progress is always best. Yes. Tomorrow will be better. No. Yeah. So now 12, so 13, 14, 15, and then
12.
12. Yeah. 15, 12, 2.
Yep.
Time. Follow rigid time schedule. Wish to, don't, so no.
Yeah.
Time viewed as a commodity. Well, which one was that? Time viewed as a commodity.
Yes.
That was actually a no.
That was a yes, no.
Oh, it was a yes, no.
Which I said primarily yes. Occasionally has no.
Do you want to put it in the...
I think it's technically in the yes category.
Okay. So that's... Wait, holy crap. 15...
16 now.
16, and then the other one is a 13? So 16, 13, 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Aesthetics. Based on European culture, yes, so 17. Steak and potatoes, blend is best, no.
So 14.
14. Women's beauty is based on blonde, thin Barbie, no. So 15.
Yeah.
Man's attractive is based on economic status, power, and intellect.
Yes.
So 18.
18,
15, 2. 18, 15, 2. Holidays, based on Christian religions, yes, so 19. Based on white history, male leaders, yes, so 20. 20, 15, 2. Justice, based on English common law, yes, 21. Protect property and entitlements,
yes.
Yes, because they don't protect people,
Yeah.
22. Intent counts. I forget what you said for that one.
I said yes, that intent does count.
23, 15, 2.
Yeah.
All right. Competition, be number 1, not necessary.
No.
So 16. Yeah. So 22, 16, 2?
Yep.
Okay. Win at all costs. I forget what that one was as well. No. Okay. So 22, 17, 2. Winner loser dichotomy was important to you. You think that is a good thing to have. So 23, 17, 2. Action orientation. I think you also said that was good. It was good to be proactive, essentially. So 24, 17, 2.
Yeah.
Master and control nature, 3, because we
didn't know
still don't know what that means. So 24, 17, 3. Must always do something about a situation. I think you said it's best to keep the mindset for it, but not necessary.
Yes,
so no. So that's an 18. So 24, 18, 3. Aggressiveness and extroversion.
I said no.
No. So 24, 19, 3. Decision making. I feel like that was a yes when it came to competition.
Yes.
Yeah. So 25, 19, 3. Majority rules was no.
Yeah.
So 25, 23. And then the King's English rules.
Yes.
26, 23. Written tradition.
I said no to written tradition.
So 26, 20.
Wait, what was the full question? Because
this is about communication.
Oh, then yeah, I said no.
Yeah, so 26, 21, 3. Avoid conflict, intimacy.
I said no to that.
So 26, 22, 3. Don't show emotion.
I said no to that.
26, 23, 3. Don't discuss personal life.
I said
yes. I think you said yes to that one. Don't show emotion. I think you said no to. But yeah, so 27, 23, 3.
Well, it depends. Because was the question for the personal life, I said, yes, you should. Because of the grand scheme of it, but not to strangers.
Oh, that's a good point. It's a no. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no.
Okay.
So it is 27. After discuss personal life, it's a 27, 24. No, 27, 23.
I thought it was 26 because the 27 came from the personal one, didn't it?
Don't discuss personal life, right? Yeah, so 27 because you agreed with don't discuss personal life. Did you disagree with that?
Yeah, I said
so 26
discuss personal life.
So 26, 24, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, and then be polite. Yes. So 27, 24, 3. So 27 agree, 24 disagree, and 3, what the crap is that even? You're white.
I'm white. How does this work exactly?
Because this is a chart of everything that is white culture.
Everything that's
agreeing with any of this is white culture.
I still feel like
the majority of the stuff you agreed with. So, like I said, take the face paint off. The joke's gone on long enough. We know you're white.
So my question now is, with that being said, because I consider I was super close to the middle.
Neutral, yeah. Very neutral. Very close to neutral. Would we say 26?
I'm sure if I understood the other 3 questions, I probably would end up being straight neutral.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, what was it, 26, 23?
26,
or 26, 24. Yeah, 2 questions off.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't be neutral. You would have been one or the other, right? It would have either been more no's or more yays.
Yeah, but 3 questions.
Because it would have been 27, 28, one way or the other. Either 28, 27 or 27, 28. Yeah. But neither of us understood them.
Yeah, that's because those were dumb. Those questions were weird. Like, what is...
So how about the fact that we agreed on all but I think 3?
Yeah.
We agreed on all but 3. There were 3 that neither of us understood. So there's 6 questions out of this whole thing that don't even count.
Yeah. Which,
but
I
there
think
you
is
go.
funny.
You can have that back.
So these are white culture in the United States. Aspects and assumptions of whiteness and white culture. This is a very racist start to a title to a...
Yeah, the Smithsonian published that in the African American Museum.
So you're telling me black people... This is why it seems racist to me. Black people don't want to have a mother and a father and 2.3 children is in their life? Like, are you trying to say
That's why I'm telling you that you're white. You're white. You're not black. According to this, you're not black.
But that's such a racist... This is all racist when you look at it this way.
Nope.
The whole dichotomy and the setup and everything. It's like you just asked a bunch of loaded racist questions.
No, they're not. They're statements.
Oh, well, you just stated a bunch of racist stuff.
All of the stuff that I asked you, the actual statement
and when
is
I say
this
you,
is
I don't
white.
mean you. I mean the people who wrote this article.
But the
totally
thing is that
no,
it's not an article. It's not an article. That's not an article. That was a venue. That is a, like, when you went to the museum, that is on the wall. Right? Like that's a huge banner that they place on a wall for you to sit there and read. Just last month they got rid of it because people complained it was racist.
It is.
Oh yeah,
It's super
totally.
Racist.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because you just said that basically only white people want these things.
Hold on, yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't you say it's racist to black people?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not even just us. It's like it's racist to literally all the people that are not
anyone.
white.
Yeah. Anyone who agrees with any of this stuff is what it's racist to.
Yeah.
That was the point that I was trying to make. That's why I thought it would be really fun to figure out if you're racist or not. And it turns out you are, because you're white.
Yeah, according to this, I'm white because I just want to have a decent life. Now, granted, there were things in it that I totally didn't agree with. But
it was almost 50-50.
Yeah.
But the thing is, most of the stuff, like, for real, it was, 3 things? I think it was 3 things neither of us comprehended what the question really meant, or the statement really meant.
And there was 3 things.
And there was 3 things that you and I both disagreed with.
Yeah.
Other than that, we agreed on everything. Yeah, so, like, that means that we both had, like, basically a 50-50 agree or disagree with the statements, right? So, like, I guess we're both white. Because I didn't know I was white. I thought I was...
The bottom of this says...
I thought I was Native.
National Museum's African American History Culture.
That's right. That's the museum it's in, at the Smithsonian. Have you never been there? I've been there.
No, I've not been to the Smithsonian's.
Oh, dude, Smithsonian is amazing.
I just am so baffled that, like, they were like, this should be in the African American culture of, this is whiteness, guys.
African American Culture Museum is the newest edition.
So they put a really racist banner there?
Oh, absolutely.
They were just like, hey, guys, just to remind you, this is what white people like. You guys like none of it. What?
You shouldn't. Well, I think if you read the top statement before it all starts, I'm pretty sure it says if
white dominant culture or whiteness refers to the ways white people and their traditional attitudes and way of life have been normalized over time and are now considered standard practices in the United States. And since white people still hold most of the institutional power in America, we have all internalized some aspects of white culture, including people of color.
See, you're just internalizing white culture.
I mean,
how do you feel about some random set of, like, some random committee is saying because you agreed with the majority of these statements, you're internalizing white culture? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel weird because it's like, I just like the American style that we have. That's not just white, because the thing is, America's a melting pot. Calm the freaking crap down, people.
Oh, I love you. I love you, James. I really do. I love you. Hey, I'm sorry for torturing you with that.
Oh, no, I actually liked the questions because it was just like, what is happening? Like, what? Who thought of these statements?
Racists.
Yes, that's exactly what they
racists.
are. A bunch of racists.
A bunch of racists thought of those statements. Oh, no. Bro, there's so much of your beans left in your tea.
Dude, it's all jelly and beans.
That's a statement I never thought I would say. There's a bunch of jelly and beans in your tea. That's weird. Anyways, it is time to wrap it up. It's been a lot of fun. James, you're white. Take the blackface off. It's been fun.
I'll never do that.
It's been fun. How many years?
I will show up to anything.
20 years.
28 years.
No. 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's been fun. 20 years of blackface is enough. Take it off.
Again, I never will. Dude.
I never will. The same way I'll never take off my white face because it turns out I'm secretly black.
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm red.
Secretly Indian.
I'm secretly red. Yeah, I'm red.
I bleed red and blue. And
dude, it was fun.
Gold.
Bye.
Bunch of racist people at this